Imagine sitting in a luxury restaurant. Soft music plays, candles flicker on each table, and the room hums with quiet conversations. Guests laugh over glasses of wine, waiters move quickly but gracefully, and everything seems perfect. And then, out of nowhere, a man's voice shatters the calm. "Are you people blind?" I said medium rare, not well done. Every head turns. A millionaire guest, dressed in a $1,000 suit, slams his knife against the plate so hard it rattles. But the real shock isn't the shouting. It's what he says next, pointing at a young pregnant waitress. "Maybe if you weren't waddling around like a whale, you could actually do your job." The room gasps. The waitress stands frozen, hand on her belly. And in that moment, the entire restaurant is faced with a choice. Stay silent or stand up. What happened next? Phones came out. Cameras recorded everything. And the fallout would leave the arrogant millionaire exposed in ways he never imagined. Stay with me, because this story isn't just about one man's cruelty. It's about how ordinary people can unite and turn humiliation into justice. Before we dive into the full story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you believe no amount of money gives someone the right to insult hardworking people, especially someone bringing new life into the world, this is the story for you. Sophia was 24 years old, 7 months pregnant, and working at one of the most exclusive restaurants in the city. To most people, pregnancy meant slowing down. But for Sophia, it meant speeding up. She worked double shifts, carrying trays heavier than she should, forcing smiles even when her back ached and her feet throbbed. She wasn't doing it for herself. She was doing it for her baby. Every paycheck, she carefully divided. Rent, groceries, doctor visits, and a tiny savings account labeled baby's future. Her co-workers admired her resilience. Customers often noticed her glowing smile, unaware of the exhaustion behind it. Sophia wasn't wealthy, but she was rich in determination. And that night, she was about to learn that determination sometimes attracts cruelty, but also unexpected allies. Richard Langston, the name carried weight in the city. A millionaire businessman, known for his investments, expensive cars, and infamous temper. He walked into the restaurant with 2 business partners, exuding entitlement. His suit was tailored, his watch gleamed, and his expression screamed, "I own this room." The staff exchanged nervous glances. Richard wasn't just a regular, he was the kind of customer who left either huge tips or huge trouble. Tonight, it would be trouble. Sophia was assigned to his table. She approached politely, not letting nerves show. "Good evening, gentlemen. May I take your order?" Richard barely looked at her. "Filet mignon, medium rare, and don't mess it up." "Do I look like a man who eats mistakes?" His companions chuckled. Sophia nodded politely and hurried to the kitchen. She didn't know yet. No matter what she brought back, Richard was looking for a target. When Sophia returned with his steak, she set the plate gently before him. "Your filet mignon, medium rare." Richard cut into it, inspected it, and his face twisted with rage. He slammed his knife down. "This is medium rare? Are you blind?" The sound silenced the room. Conversations stopped. Glasses froze midair. Sophia leaned in gently. "I'm very sorry, sir. I can have the chef remake it right away." But Richard wasn't interested in solutions. He was interested in domination. He leaned back, voice rising. "No, the problem isn't the steak. The problem is you." He jabbed a finger toward her belly. "Maybe if you weren't waddling around pregnant, you could actually get an order right." Gasps. Utensils dropped. Sophia's heart pounded. She wanted to disappear, but she couldn't. She whispered, "I apologize, sir. I'll fix this immediately." Richard smirked, enjoying the attention. "Fix it? You should be fired. Who hires someone like you? Look at you, pathetic." First silence. People exchanged uncomfortable glances. A couple at the next table looked horrified. Then, a voice broke through. "Sir, that's enough," a man called out. "She's doing her job." Richard whipped around. "Mind your business. This is between me and the help." That word, the help, hit the room like poison. A woman at another table muttered, "Unbelievable." Someone else whispered, "Is he serious?" Phones came out. Cameras began recording. In seconds, half the restaurant had their eyes and lenses on Richard. Sophia stood frozen, cheeks burning. Her hand instinctively rested on her belly, as if shielding her baby from his words. The manager rushed over. "Mr. Langston, please. Let's handle this calmly." Richard cut him off, pointing at Sophia. "Calmly? Fire her. Right now. Or I'll make sure this restaurant never sees another dollar from me or my associates." The manager hesitated. Firing Sophia was unthinkable. She was one of the best employees. But Richard was a powerful client. Sophia's eyes brimmed with tears. She thought, "Am I about to lose my job because I'm pregnant?" The crowd, however, had had enough. One diner stood up. "If you fire her, you lose all of us." Another added, "She did nothing wrong. He's the problem." The energy shifted. One by one, more people stood. Soon, half the restaurant was on its feet, united. The manager looked around, realizing the truth. The majority supported Sophia, not the millionaire. Richard turned red with fury. "Do you people know who I am? I could buy this place." Someone shouted back, "Then buy some manners." Laughter rippled through the crowd. Richard's power, once intimidating, was crumbling under public ridicule. The manager straightened his shoulders. For the first time that night, he wasn't afraid. He turned to Richard. "Sir, we don't tolerate harassment. You need to leave." Richard's jaw dropped. "Leave? You'll regret this." Security arrived, firm but professional. "Sir, please come with us." Phones captured every second. Richard's protests, his red face, his desperate threats. But the more he shouted, the worse he looked. Finally, he was escorted out the door. And when it slammed behind him, the restaurant erupted into applause. Sophia stood trembling, overwhelmed. A stranger approached her gently. "You're amazing. Don't let that man break you." Another woman touched her arm. "You deserve kindness, not insults." Tears fell, but this time they weren't from humiliation. They were from relief. For once, the crowd was on her side. The manager turned to her. "Sophia, don't worry. Your job is safe. And if anyone ever treats you like that again, they'll be the one leaving, not you." The restaurant slowly returned to normal, but the air buzzed with unity. People smiled at Sophia, offering encouragement. She wasn't just a waitress anymore. She was a symbol of dignity. By morning, the videos were everywhere. Social media lit up with hashtags. Hashtag Stand with Sophia. Hashtag Millionaire Meltdown. Hashtag Respect All Workers. Richard tried damage control. He released a statement. "My words were taken out of context." But no one bought it. The videos showed everything. His arrogance, his cruelty, his entitlement. Business partners distanced themselves. Clients canceled deals. His company's reputation plummeted. For a man who thought money made him untouchable, public opinion proved more powerful than any fortune. Sophia, meanwhile, received messages from around the world. Strangers donated to her baby fund. The restaurant announced they would cover her maternity leave in full. One customer who witnessed the event even started a fundraiser. It raised thousands in days. Sophia realized something beautiful. She wasn't alone. Her baby's future was safer, not because of one millionaire's cruelty, but because of countless strangers' kindness. In the end, Richard's wealth couldn't shield him from one truth. When people unite against injustice, arrogance always loses. Sophia taught us something important. Even when you're vulnerable, dignity matters. And the crowd taught us this. Silence helps the bully, but voices, united, can bring justice. So here's my question to you. If you had been in that restaurant, would you have stood up for Sophia? If your answer is yes, then hit like right now. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories where kindness wins and arrogance falls. Because sometimes the smallest act of standing up can change everything.